What's up, guys? It's Nitty Gritty Sports, where we get into the nitty gritty about sports. Today, we're breaking down the Rose Bowl, Utah versus Ohio State. We'll go ahead and start us off. What are your thoughts, your opening thoughts about this game?
So a lot of people are probably going to look at this matchup and think it's completely lopsided when you just hear the names. Ohio State and Utah, obviously two different tales. Ohio State, very popular amongst the college football world. Now, Utah is a team that doesn't have a big of a fan base, and they're not really as known. Everyone knows who Utah is, but you don't really hear about them too often, especially with them being in the Pac-12. But Utah is a good team this year, and obviously their Pac-12 championship, performance shows that 38-10 victory over Oregon. I think this is going to be a great game. There's every Rose Bowl watch always seems to be a great one, and I don't see this one being any different. It's going to be a great matchup, and the reason I say that is because Ohio State is the #1 offense, but Utah is a top 10 defense. I think they're actually ranked 10th in total defense. So I think this is going to be a good test for Ohio State. I don't think this is going to be a walk in the park like most people think. Obviously, as the time of recording this video, I haven't heard anything about any opt-outs. There's been a lot of rumors some of Ohio State's receivers, Chris Olave, and all of those guys are planning on opting out. I don't know if that's what they're going to do. So that might dictate what the spread of this game is later on. I think the current spread is 6.5 in Ohio State's favor. So, Aiden, what are your thoughts? I mean, I pretty much just mentioned it's going to be a great offense versus a great defense. Which team do you think is going to show up and be ready?
I think Ohio State is going to beat the shit out of them. I think it'll be a high-scoring game. Utah likes to run a lot of RPOs and stuff, and Ohio State's defense, they've shown weak spots. So especially in the run game. So opening up with RPOs and in the run game, they might be able to open them up and score some touchdowns that way, but Ohio State just has too much firepower. They got too good. Their quarterback's too good. Their receiving core is too good. They're just too good all the way around to lose this game. But I would be on the lookout for Utah linebacker Devin Lloyd. He's the beast in the middle for that Utah defense. He's coming up with picks, most tackles on the team with 107. So look for him to make some big plays. But that said, I think Ohio State's gonna roll over them. They might stall a little bit at the beginning. But Ohio State's just a better program, better athletes, better recruitment, better coaches, better facilities in every aspect. And they play in the Big Ten. And, you're talking about – it's good that Utah has this good defense in the Pac-12 where they like to score all these points, but nobody plays in the Pac-12. You saw USC, UCLA, like 8 people showed up for that game. There's like 8 people in the stands. Like, nobody gives a rat's ass about the Pac-12. And who they play? Oregon in the Pac-12 championship?
Yep.
That's where coaching careers go to die. Look at Chip Kelly after he left Oregon. He didn't do jack shit. Now they want him back.
And then Cristobal left there, and now he's at Miami. I don't think he's going to be doing anything at Miami. That's a whole different video I plan on making too.
But before he's going from Oregon, which is sponsored. The guy who created Nike went there, right? They have like a empty uniform closet. Like they can go in and get 10 different helmets, 50 different jerseys. You're going from that with these top of the line facilities to Miami, which they have to share a practice field with their baseball
They don't even have their own stadium. They have to use the Miami Dolphins stadium.
Yeah, they have no pride. The program is terrible. Nobody gives a rat's ass in Miami about the football team these days. But yeah, anyways, go ahead, give me Ohio State 6.5, and give me the over, whatever it is. I don't even know what it is, but I think that a lot of points are going to be scored. Oh, it's 66.5?
Yeah, let me double check. I'm pretty sure it's 66.5. Yeah, 66.5.
Dude, I think Ohio State might put up like 50.
Here's my thing.
I believe in them.
Ohio State.
They're mad because they didn't get into the Big Ten championship, and they're going to go take this out on Utah.
Here's my thing with that. In 2018, Georgia didn't make the playoffs. They had a demoralizing loss in the SEC championship against Alabama. They go to play Texas in the Sugar Bowl. Infinitely more talented than that Texas team was. But those players did not want to play in that game. It was very apparent Georgia did not want to be there. And Texas, although the score is 28-21, that game was much more it wasn't even close. That score doesn't dictate how competitive that game was. It was Texas blew Georgia out.
Georgia was feeling sorry for themselves.
But the question is,
if they go do that shit this week, they're going to get blown out by Michigan. They're not going to have a chance.
But they're in the playoffs, though. That's a different story.
They play.
But the question is for this game, is Ohio State going to pull something similar? You know, all their hopes and dreams got crushed by the hands of Jim Harbaugh. So I don't know how motivated. The difference is this is the Rose Bowl. I mean, it doesn't matter if you get in the playoffs. If you're not excited to play in the Rose Bowl, then you're not you don't deserve to be playing big-time football.
Rose Bowl, Sugar Bowl, Alamo Bowl, Cereal Bowl. It's a bowl game. How many people get to play in a bowl game? How many D1 athletes are there? And these guys want to opt out so they don't hurt their NFL careers.
That's another video. We have to make another video about the whole opt-out situation and how to fix it. I have a whole solution, and I'm I've talked to you about it, and you've put in some thoughts. As long as the NCAA listens to us, we can fix the whole opt-out situation. But we're gonna save that for another video. I gotta make a prediction.
They don't want to fix the opt-out situation. I don't even know, man. I think they like the transfer portal. I think it makes some money. They got this new NIL deal. Players are making $1 million and they haven't even stepped foot on a college football field.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. But here's my thing: you either coach it or allow it. So you're either coaching these players to not give a damn about the bowl game after they lose, after they're out of the playoff contention, or you're allowing it. But either way, it's BS. You're in a bowl game. You're playing in the Rose Bowl. You should go take out your anger on Utah. If you're mad you're not in the playoffs, it's nobody's fault but y'all's. Why are you going to opt out?
Yeah, I can't agree more. I got to make a prediction for this. You took Ohio State in the 6.5 points. You're taking the over. I'm going to go the same route. I'm going to take Ohio State in the points, and I'm going to go over with this game. I think both teams. I know Ohio State is probably going to hit the 40s, if not the 50s. I can see Utah maybe putting up somewhere in the upper 20s, low 30s. I think it's going to be over 66.5. So that's our preview and prediction for the Rose Bowl, playing on January 1st in Pasadena, California. I think it'll be a great game. I'm not sure if it's going to be a blowout or not. If it is, then it's probably going to be in favor of Ohio State. If Utah wins,
Ohio State will win. It'll be a good game while it's closed, but
Ohio State can pull away in the second half.
They just don't have the firepower or the athletes or, hell, even the coaches to withstand that Ohio State onslaught. They got the best offense in the country. They got monsters everywhere on the field on that offensive side. From the O-line to the receiving core, they're a complete offense.
As long as the receivers don't opt out, I don't see any reason why Ohio State can't win this game by 2 or more scores. The question is, one last thing I do want to add.
Go ahead. Then I want to say something.
All right, one last thing I do want to add, though. If these Ohio State receivers opt out, could we see a similar situation like last year's Florida team when they had all those great receivers? Kyle Pitts opted out of that game. Kyle Trask obviously played, but Florida missing all their receivers, all their weapons. You saw what happened when they played an Oklahoma team with a not very good defense. They couldn't even move the ball down the field.
I was just about to say that if one Ohio State receiver opts out, I'm changing my pick, and I'm to the under and Utah. If just one receiver opts out. Because that's going to tell me what the locker room's like. I'm not in there with these guys. But if one of the star players is giving up on his team, because that's exactly what he's doing, it's not in his best interest to sit out for the draft. That's sissy talk. He's abandoning and quitting on his teammates, and if that happens, it just shows me turmoil in the locker room. And attitude, I'm taking the under in Utah.
Attitude starts from the top down. It starts from the coaches. It goes on the star players, and it works its way down. If you get star players opting out of this game, I mean, the attitude is not going to be good in that locker room. Everyone's going to start feeling the same way. So if that's the case, I will change my prediction too. But as of today, as we're recording this video, I'm going to go ahead and take Ohio State in the 6.5. I'm taking the over. Anything else?
Beat the hell out of them. They should beat them. They should wax the floor with them and have their subs playing in the second half. But if they come out with that feeling sorry for themselves bull jive, they're going to lose. They're going to lose. Play with some pride or don't even step out on the field. They play the game for a reason. If they didn't want to play the game, they just name the spread and the over-under and have it over and done with. Put the cleats on for a reason. If Ohio State goes out there and pity patties for a quarter or a half, they're going to lose.
But that pretty much wraps up this video. Preview and prediction for the Rose Bowl. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. We're planning on uploading at least 2 to 3 times a week. That's the main goal right now. We're both pretty busy with our work schedules, but school for me just got out. So hopefully that gives me a little more time to edit these videos and get them uploaded. Please like, share this video. It would really help us out a lot with us trying to get out there.
Talk to us in the comments. Let us know if y'all got any video ideas or anything y'all want us to talk about.
Yes, we'll look at all of them. I'm going to try to reply to all of them.
Any tips are helpful, appreciated, man.
Oh, and I'm planning on starting a Discord server too. So if you guys are watching or interested in me making a Discord channel, you open to all fans, can all come in and talk college football in this Discord. Let me know, and I'll try to get one set up for y'all.
Hold on, one more thing before you send us out of here. Let us know what other sports y'all want us to talk about. NBA, college basketball, NFL, UFC, boxing, anything, cricket. Talk about anything but baseball.
Alright, y'all, my fire alarm's going off. I'm gonna have to go see what that is. I'm gonna have to cut the video there. I'll catch y'all later.